So look, I really don't talk a lot on purpose. Unless I'm like in, whatever. I don't try to talk a lot. But I want y'all to know something real quick. If you believe in God, can you make some noise? It doesn't matter what that means to you when you think of God, right? But whatever that is all we're here for. That's all we're here for. This wasn't about if someone was murdered. This was about we alive. We are alive. We are alive. Make some noise for God. One thing that we need to understand is that we are numb. We are very numb. We don't talk to I'll talk for myself. I don't talk to my mother enough. If she passed away today, I would lose my mind. I'm numb of just trying to get things done in my life. We're forgetting why we're here, right? When we went to that scene where that young brother lost his life yesterday, when we heard about it, we were at a beautiful event, cookout, the kids running around, the gentlemen challenge each other to basketball, they got the grill going, enjoying life, right? At the same exact time, he lost his life, right? We go there, as they spray the ground of his blood, the neighborhood just moved on. They were going to the store, you see him coming home with a chicken box. That brother just died. So then I think to myself, say that was me. Like, I'm looking like, is somebody gonna do something? Like, where's the people that love me? And the people who did a unity circle and pull libation there, most of them weren't from that neighborhood. We're doing something different. And I want y'all to understand something. The night of the ceasefire at 12 o'clock, I made it a point to lay down like 11:45 because I wanted to catch all the spirits that was going to be going to sleep whatever time they went to sleep and just thinking to themselves like, oh my God, it's 12 o'clock. I hope no one doesn't get shot tonight. I hope, right? When's the last time you really thought that way? We wake up, watch the news, oh, somebody got shot, eat my cereal. We actually was, oh my God, somebody got shot. People are calling my phone. I didn't know him. They call it, are you okay, Ogun? That's what love is. Yes. We are all we need. Another thing, we think that murder is the issue. It's not. So then people will debate it like that shit ain't gonna work, right? At the end of the day, they not doing no work. So how are you shooting at me for trying to solve a problem when you're not doing anything? So what I'm saying is, if you're still alive, if your spirit is still alive, please turn that shit back on. Like, turn it back on 10. We are all we have. This is one event in these last 3 days. There were events all through this city that you will never imagine what happened there. Brothers and sisters stayed outside on Frederick and Collins all night to 6 o'clock in the morning with lawyers looking up people's records, trying to find people housing. They had the grill. They didn't start the grill till 12 a.m. No one knows about that. But they're saying it didn't work. That was the second night, right? My last point is this. If you have HBO or access to HBO, I want you to really watch that special they did on the ceasefire, right? For the last 3 days, I've been wearing this Band-Aid on my face, right? I want you to watch that video, and I want you to watch the last question that he asked Erica. You're just putting the Band-Aid on the problem. She said, when you're on the front lines, everything you're doing is a Band-Aid when you do it. And she said, and for real, since you want to call it a Band-Aid, let the Band-Aid stop. Let the people who are doing the work stop doing the work, and you're going to see what murder rate is really going to look like. She tore them apart. She tore them apart. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this is not about me, Erica, and any of the organizers. This is about us. This is about knowing that we control our city if we really want to. It ain't about you going out there and fighting somebody. Just show up together. We can have this type of energy. energy wherever we go. We can start organizing these type of things once a week, once a month. We have the energy, man. I can't put in words that the moment that we can lay down at night and all be on the same wavelength, you're probably not going to get no sleep. You're probably not going to get no sleep when your frequencies start kind of touching each other. And you're like, oh shit. And you can hear her voice. And you can hear his voice. Right? Thinking about the same thing you're thinking about. And we can do that overnight if we really chose to. We can call a citywide prayer on August the 31st to wish everybody going back to school safe travels. At 7 o'clock on Friday, the whole city will be in prayer. We could do that. But we're scared. We're scared of God, and we're scared of change, and we're scared of these quote-unquote dope boys on the street. They're not scared of us. We shouldn't be scared of them. They living our life, but we're not doing what we need to do. We're not talking about we gotta save everybody. Save yourself first by standing up for what God has really made us, put us here for, yo. I'm done talking. I don't like talking. I just want to line things up. I play the back and say, look, do this. Yo, it's time. It's time to work, Baltimore. I can't put it into any word. It's not about words. You don't have to talk to nobody. Just do the work. Make it happen. We have the resources. We have the resources. Somebody dissed us because they said our banner was too shiny. And our posters were not grassroots because our posters are too shiny. We have resources. We have graphic designers. We have hairdressers. We have everything we need. We have lawyers. Right? What do? You do something for a living, we have you. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. All that race, all that is out the door. Stand on God or get the fuck out. For real. I love my city, man. I love my city, man. I love my city, man. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now. We have shifted the universe. Please feed in. I couldn't sleep last night. I felt like I was about to die. I was touching too many frequencies that I usually don't touch. I just go to sleep numb. Right? I'm feeling y'all energy. I'm feeling y'all disappointment that somebody had the audacity to shoot somebody on Ceasefire weekend. Now y'all live with that. That ain't cool. That ain't cool to lay with at night. It was me that did that. Right? So please understand, man, it's time. It's time for us to really stand up as a city. We have shifted the energy in the city. Either we're going to continue to do so, or you're going to go back and be numb. My new hashtag, I'm the hashtag king, by the way. Don't be numb. It is what I'm running with. Don't be numb. Use that today. Spread that today. Tell your family members, don't be numb. Baltimore Ceasefire 365. We here, man. Baltimore, I love y'all to death, man. Let's not forget. I think we forget that. Those names that we heard are spirits, right? Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that we're all going to die one day. I want my funeral to be a celebration. And I want everybody to show up at my doorstep and say, we loved you, Ogun. We loved you. Kevin Beasley is my name. Right? Right? So understand. It's time, people. It's past time, people.